All right, we're back. Yeah, the last time you watched us, we probably had the same clothes on. That's because we did.
We did.
It's just, honestly, for us, sometimes it's just convenient for us to record a few of these at the same time. I guess we just need to come up with our own little T-shirt. That way, you just
That's right. That's right.
Well, if you have an idea on a logo or a name or whatever, shoot it out there. Leave a comment, and while you're leaving that comment, go ahead and give a good old thumbs up on this video, and I hope you take a chance to watch some of the other videos as well. Yeah. So this one will be fun, I think.
I think so.
And if you hear a cat in the background, it's because there is a cat in the background. He's a curious cat. There's a good chance he's going to come into the frame here in a moment. Hopefully he doesn't knock down any of the stuff. He's going to annoy me, but he'll be all right. His name's Arthur. So say hello to Arthur if and when he pops in. But this one, so it's baseball themed.
Baseball, yes.
Which, that's, I know it's not baseball season now. I thought the Reds were going to pull it off, but, I'm happy with their season.
Yeah, much improved from last year.
Yeah, they were supposed to lose 100 games.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that they did not is fine. Hang on a second. I got some maintenance to deal with here. Get out. Nobody wants to see that either. Sorry, folks. All right. Anyway, I'm not going to start over. We're just going to keep rolling with
That's awesome.
Anyway, but this whiskey, do you know anything about it?
Just, I believe Drew Storm is involved in it.
Okay.
And he's from Indiana, professional baseball player.
All right, keep talking. I'm going to get this cat out of the frame. Come on, get in.
The corn is from the actual Field of Dreams
in Iowa.
Okay.
I mean, it's one of the best baseball movies ever.
Oh yeah, if you have not watched it,
surely by now you've seen that.
You need to go see it. But it's a very limited run.
Yeah.
Because of based on the crop they get out of the field.
Yeah.
So have not tried it. Interested to see what this tastes like. It is not the easiest to find.
No, and I want to thank I think Chad Sichting. Yeah, he's like, you guys should do this, and I was like, okay, if I can find it, I will.
Yeah.
And so I hunted this for a little bit. They have a website. I don't generally buy things. If I buy, I generally buy it in person.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
There's been a couple things that I purchased online. This was one that I was trying to find online because you couldn't find it in stores. Right. And they had, they would say, "Oh, we're going to do a drop, on this day at this time." And I would like set a time on my calendar, like I'm going to get a bottle, and every time sold out. And then one day, I think I was in one of the Big Reds here in Martinsville, and it was on the shelf. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So, and I knew that you were interested, so I'm like, all right, I'm just going to get two.
Yeah.
And now I see it like. I don't want to say I see it everywhere, but I see it a lot now.
Now, are they still on batch one?
I think so.
Okay.
It says batch one, and this is Field of Dreams Whiskey Company.
And they're numbered?
And they're numbered. This is 93 proof. This is number 19,349 out of 22,860.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's got a lot of other things on there. So I'm glad you do a little bit of the backstory. I just, I was like, some of these theme things can be a little kitschy sometimes, but I guess let's find out if this is one of those or not. I like the nose.
I do like the nose. It has a sweetness to it. Reminds you of...
it's not as sweet as a Buffalo Trace product.
No. No, but it's trying. It's trying to get there.
I think so.
Yeah, but yeah.
There is something familiar about it. It'll come to me, maybe not. But there is sweetness, maybe subtle. For me, a little bit of baking spices, maybe. I don't smell really any oakiness.
No.
No butter per se.
It's almost like a vanilla cream a little bit.
Yeah, it's pleasant.
It is.
What was the proof on this again?
Is it 93?
93.
Yeah.
How do we decide these proof points?
I don't know.
It feels like there's like different categories. It's like, this is going to be 93. Yeah.
So I think is Wolford around 93-ish?
Well, you might have noticed my surroundings down here have changed. We have kind of a new setup upstairs. I don't remember. Probably that does ring a bell. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. The longer you leave it in your mouth, there's more heat on the front end. Wasn't near as much on the back end.
And for me, like when you eat like a handful like Skittles or Sweet Tarts or something, and something maybe it's a little bit of a sourness to it.
Yeah.
And how it kind of leaves your mouth a little, I don't know, like puckery.
Yeah.
Like almost like I'm thirsty. It's dry.
It is. It is. Which is odd. It is. It has a drying effect.
So now I'm getting a little bit of oakiness on that. Stumping me a little bit. I mean, not in a bad way.
No.
I think it's a good drink.
It is.
It's light. It's pretty smooth.
It's very light. It's very smooth.
Did we read an age statement on this? You got your eyeballs.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Let's see. I don't see one.
So, I would gauge based on the color and what we're tasting here that this is going to be pretty young. It's probably north of 2 years.
Yeah, I would say between 2 and 3 years.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it. It's just,
no.
And it was about $60 if memory serves. So, I think it's, for me, the price is probably a little high for what
you're getting.
What I'm getting.
Yeah.
If I were to buy this again, I would want to pay $35-$40 maybe.
Yeah.
I like the story. I bought the story.
The story's cool. The story's cool. And
but again, this is one of those ones. I think it's kind of a cool one to have.
Agree. It's a conversation piece.
It's a conversation piece.
Yeah,
it's one of those bourbons. I think if you're newer to bourbon, you're going to be pretty happy with this. Because I think this has a little bit more depth and complexity, maybe than some things, sort of at that basement level as far as bourbons are concerned. But I don't know. I don't love it. I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's just it's a middle of the road bourbon.
It's a middle of the road.
That's really young. It doesn't have, like I said, there's no complexities. There's no hint of a stone fruit. There's no hint of a vanilla. There's just.
The nose was more interesting to me than the taste.
Yeah, agree. It was. The nose was much sweeter than what it tasted at, and then there's more pepper and oak than anything else in that to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other thoughts?
No, I'm glad I got to try it.
Yeah. Folks, if you see it and you like the story, like I said, it's know what you're getting into. It's an okay bourbon, middle of the road, as we've said.
Yeah.
The price probably might suggest otherwise, but I'm glad I bought it.
Yeah.
If they come out with batch 2 and 3, am I going to be persuaded to buy it? Maybe, but probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Unless I hear amazing
things. That's right.
So anyway, thank you all. Appreciate you tuning in, and we'll talk to you all real soon.
Yep.